afternoon.
Afternoon.
Do I call you trainer or dad?
Just don't bother calling me anything. It's obvious. And just so we know, we got Savannah Marshall holding the camera because this is a team effort, and we got Chantel Cameron here, and she's laughing her head off.
Special guest.
Special guest. Yeah. So right, here we go. How's camp for this fight?
Yeah, camp's been good. We're over in Holland. We had most of the camp back home, but now we're over in Holland. We've been here since we've grown up, since we was kids.
Yeah.
And yeah, camp over with Rico and stuff, with Dennis in the gym. It's always a good crowd of people, and yeah, we love it down here in Holland.
Yeah. Has it been difficult making the adjustments that you feel is needed in this between your last fight with Povetkin and the stuff you've been working on now?
Yeah, it's been difficult. It's not easy, but we've, like I say, I've got a good team behind me, and I say we've got a trainer as well, and everything's gone to.
You're trying to humour me or something in this, isn't it?
Yeah.
Go on.
Everything's getting there.
You know, you'll get killed later on. Go on.
Everything's getting there with the adjustments, different stuff. People's in for a shock this time around as well. So, like I say, we finally got to the bottom of it, and we're going to see where the stuff I've been making mistakes, it's going to be improved.
Good. What's been frustrating for you in your big fights, where there's always been something where you've been struggling with certain things, hasn't there? So what do you find, looking back on your last 3 fights, I won't class the other ones because they're not world level, but on your last 3 fights, the one with pool level, let's not discuss that because you was injured, yeah? So we know what happened there. So in your last, more or less, your last few fights, so what do you see the frustrations being for yourself in them fights?
Especially the last one, I think my right hand, and the one before that is getting it off. I've always been hesitated and to throw it, and this basically lost me the fights. I'm not able to get my shots off. Just been threatening to throw it, and they've been seeing it a mile off, but it's just the comfort of it there is very uncomfortable of getting it off. So basically, being in them fights, I only had one hand.
Yeah, so it's fair to say you've been fighting with one arm, haven't you?
Yeah, 100%.
So, because the right hand, it's telegraphed, it goes wide, it's just not happening, the right hand.
No, there's no flow.
Well, it's not been happening, but we've done some changes on it. There is a lot of criticism, and most of it is justified, as it's plain to see you need to do more in your boxing and more output in your shots, because fights are there where you've almost got the beating of them, you're nearly there, but you're just not doing enough to take them. So, so that's the frustrating thing as well. And you seem to be holding back from flowing with your shots. And do you feel you've rectified that now?
Yeah, 100%. Like I said, being in, just having the jab, and I was uncomfortable from the right. That's what made me hold back. I was not able to go in that comfort zone of throwing with my shots.
Okay. So with the new things you've been working on, without giving too much away, because I know you're going to show people on the fight night, what can fans expect to see on the 30th in Monaco?
They can see, listen, a completely different Hughie Fury. I know we keep saying it, but this one here is definitely the iceberg. It's ready now. We've been hard working in the gym, and I think finally now everything's flowing. So I'm just looking forward now just to put it all into practice.
What did you think of the Povetkin fight?
I didn't think really much of it. Basically, he's just a one-hand fighter. So that's it. I didn't really think much of Povetkin. I know he's a world-class fighter and stuff. Took his shots and just couldn't get out of second gear.
Yeah. What do you feel you've learned from those type of fights?
I've got no right hand.
Yeah, but there's other things as well, isn't there?
No, of course. You've got the experience of being in the ring and of being in with these people, but I've learned I'm capable of being at the top, and I'm capable of beating the top, because I know full well now everything's changed and to get everything right, that these people I should have been beating. I've just been hampering myself. I know full well I'm capable of beating these fellas and being at world level.
So it's fair to say then the fans can expect a lot different when you fight again.
100%.
Okay. Which boxer do you like to watch?
I do like some of the old fights, like I used to like Tommy Hearns and Marvin Hagler, but he had a non-stop fest, Tommy Hearns with the straight shots, and who else? Sugar Ray Leonard with the flashy shots, and I liked Larry Owen with the jab, one of the best jabs in the business.
Yeah, for sure he did. What other sports do you like?
Other sports, I like tennis. I like all sorts of sports. I like rugby. I like everything.
Right.
I like playing other sports as well.
And we believe you've got a new dog.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to tell everybody what the dog is and what is it?
It's a Rottweiler. It's only a puppy at the minute. His name's Bane. And if you don't know the name Bane, it's our Batman.
Okay.
And Rico's a very good fighter. And it's all been good. There's all different guys out of Holland as well, big guys, aspiring. So yeah, everything's been going well.
Okay. And I asked Savannah the same question, so I've got to ask you, what do you think about your coach? Stop laughing. See, Savannah, tell her, she's laughing. Go on.
What do you think of my coach?
Apart from being a pest all your life. Running back 24/7.
No, I think my coach is, like I say, someone who you trust, who you put everything into and you listen to. Because listen, I always listen to you because you always guide us in the right path, and everything you do say, even though sometimes you don't want to listen, is always right.
Yeah.
So,
and even sometimes you just don't agree, but you do it anyway.
yeah, and
Yeah.
vice versa.
Yeah, exactly. Do you enjoy working alongside our camerawoman here, Savannah Marshall?
Yeah, of course. Me and Savannah get on well. Like I say, we just get on with it. Me and Savannah just put the hard work in, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, we get along too quite well, don't we, Savannah?
Yeah, we do. When I'm winning.
We're now in the last week of camp. How does it feel to know all the hard work's been done and we're fast approaching fight week?
Yeah, it feels good. It feels good that it's all pretty much over now, just ready for the fight. And just, it feels good to go in with a different light, to know that there's a light at the end of the tunnel with the new stuff we've been working on. And as well, you got to put into this camp, it's been different. We've had the trainer Peter Clark.
I'm going to get on to him next.
Oh, I'm not going to say anything then.
Yeah. How's Peter Clark's addition to Team Fury helped you?
Tremendous with Peter, even though he's a bit of how do you say it, a crybaby, or no, a mardy ass half the time, on my case, 24/7. He's definitely military.
You're in for it later.
I know.
I'll tell you that you are.
Anything I do, he's on my back, but no, it's good. Peter, he looks after us, especially with the training and that. I see a big difference. He's definitely one of the best strength conditioning trainers I've ever seen, with the body workouts, and you've got to give him credit. He's the fittest man I've ever seen as well. He doesn't talk, he does it with you, and yeah, big thanks to him to put us through all the hard work, the circuits and the strength and conditioning side. He's been spot on.
Yeah.
And even the nutrition as well, with the food, the supplements. I have to even bags every single thing up. You probably see on there.
Yeah, we see little bags all the time, and don't think we're in Holland, it's not cocaine, people. You know, it's protein. Yeah? And it's not anything else. It's not pills, it's not speed, it's protein. Okay? Alright? How do you rate Kerry Kays as a person and cutsman?
Kerry Kays, I think he's a great man. He's a very good friend of mine, Kerry. And like I say, Kurtzman is one of the best in the world, and also he wraps my hands as well.
Yeah.
So he's a multi-talented man, and as well, Kerry's helped me with tremendous with the strength and conditioning as well, and with the food supplements. So Kerry, big man, he's very thankful for everything he's done for us.
Yeah, he's a good man, Kerry, and like you said, he's probably, I've got to rate him as probably the best cutsman there is.
100%. Listen,
Definitely
stuff
very,
he does
very
with cuts is magic.
How do you like training at Gary Booth's gym, Salford Academy?
Yeah, no, we love the old-fashioned Rocky gym. Gary's a good guy as well. He's been there. He's, like I say, he always puts a smile on your face.
He's a good man. I always thought when I watched the Rocky movie, yeah, that where the old man sleeps in the gym, that it's just for the film.
It's him.
It's Gary Booth, because in his office there's a single bed, and he sleeps in it now and again. So, fair to say to Gary Booth, he is severely dedicated at what he does. To know you got a lot of people at the back of you who know this sport inside out, the likes of Hennessy Sports, MTK, Matchroom. Does it give you confidence you're in the best place to guide your career?
Yeah, 100%. I do believe we've got a good team behind me, and now, especially now, we'll just take off. And like I say, we've got a good team, and believe with a good team you can go all the way.
Okay. Is there any? This is a question Savannah asked me to ask you, by the way. Is there any fighter in the heavyweight division you would love to fight, and why?
To be honest with you, I've always said it. I just want my hands on the belts. In the end, it doesn't matter who it is or what they are. We're ready to fight. Like I say, we've never been afraid to fight anyone. So, to me, it's just a matter about getting to them belts in the end.
But it will come, because to be fair, you've only just turned 25 days ago, and people need to understand with heavyweights, you know, it is about maturing as well. And it's like, although Peter is doing wonders with you, it's your genetics as well, because you know you just turned 25. And the changes are there. You know, you're maturing up all the time. So you've not even reached nowhere near your peak yet in the heavyweight division, in maturity wise. Mentally you've got mature with all the experience you've had, but there's been a downside because you've just not had that developed power yet, because you've not finished developing. You know, now, every 3 to 4 months, you are seeing changes. It's like now, what are you now, 16 stone 7?
16, 7, yeah.
But you've got no body fat. You're big, you're stronger, aren't you?
Yeah.
So a lot of it to do as well is your age. So that plays a factor. So I don't think there's anything to regret in your career going forward up to now. You've done everything.
No, exactly.
What you
Listen,
can do.
everything in life, you just got to take it with the positives and move forward.
Who is the love of your life, apart from telling 50 women you love them? Or
No, I don't tell any woman I love them, apart from my mother.
yeah, so you're thinking on your feet again. Onto the spot. Yeah. See, there is all these young women out here, you know, all he loves his mother, you know, for the camera, and his dad's listening, you know, thinks I'm born yesterday.
No, it's true.
Don't tell any woman I love them, be every woman inside.
Trust me, it's very rare that happens.
Okay. So, love of your life last year again, who is that?
My mother.
Okay. Yeah. What message have you got for young fighters starting out?
Stay dedicated, and listen, I think with young fighters, they lose a few fights and they get disheartened and then go off to the drinking, the partying. You gotta, it's like you're not missing anything. You better stay grounded and take everything as a learning curve.
Yeah. What message have you got for your fans around the world?
To my fans around the world, I just want to say thank you very much for supporting me so far, and there's a lot more to come. And they're going to see an exciting Hughie Fury, and like I say, I will achieve my dreams sooner or later.
Well, there's one thing for sure, you're dedicated, and what you see on the tin is what you get with you, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, you're polite, you go about your business, you're not slandering people, and you know, if anybody deserves it, you do. So hopefully, I'm sure it'll come good for you sooner or later.
No, 100%. Like you say, just dedication, just just getting on with it, and that's what we've always done. And like you say, it's all about learning, and finally we're getting to the end of the puzzle.
And what I will say for young fighters going forward, before they sign up professional with people and enter into contracts, they need to have a good look at it first and think about it, because it's very easy to make the wrong move and get stuck in it, as we've heard all too often with certain things. That's much we'll say on that one. What's in store for Christmas?
Christmas. No idea, but I'm going to make the most of Christmas.
I believe your mum's going to put your Christmas tree up.
Yeah, Christmas tree's up. It's all ready to go.
Yeah.
So all Christmas Eve for when we get back.
That's good. Chantal, what are you doing for Christmas?
Nothing.
Nothing at all?
You know, Christmas is just about eating, isn't it? But Peter's going to be on my case to get me in the gym.
Yeah. Savannah, what are you doing?
I'm going to have a family one this year.
Well, I've gone all out and gone mad and gone berserk on Christmas lights. You know, like you see that, what's the name of that comedy film? Where it like Lampoon's Day, is it, where it all lights up? Yes.
Basically, yours is like Winter Wonderland.
Yeah. So the house is like Winter Wonderland outside. All the trees, lights, everything. So, gonna have a look at that this year, see what that's like. And imagine of somewhere else. That's it for Christmas. Now, it's a family gathering, isn't it? So, always look forward to Christmas. It's a nice time of year. Any more questions? You got any?
No.
Savannah?
Nope.
We're all done? Very good.
Good.